In the small village of Kijani, near the green hills of Kenya, there lived two neighbors. Their houses stood side by side, separated only by a narrow path of red earth. One man was named Kofi. He was tall and strong, with hands that could lift heavy bags of maize. He worked as a driver in the nearby town, and he believed in waiting for the right moment. The other was Juma. He was older, with gray hair and a quiet smile. He had retired from teaching and believed that small actions, done daily, could change everything. Both men had empty land behind their homes. The land was dry and hard. Nothing had grown there for many years. One rainy morning in March, Juma woke up early. He looked at his land and said, "Today I begin." Juma did not have money for fancy tools. He had only an old shovel, a few seeds, and 2 hands. He started small. Every morning he woke at sunrise. He dug 5 holes. He planted 5 seeds. He carried water from the river, 2 buckets at a time. Then he rested. His wife, Amina, watched him from the kitchen window. "Why do you work so slowly? The land is big. 5 seeds will not fill it." Juma wiped sweat from his forehead. 5 seeds today, 5 seeds tomorrow. The mountain moves 1 stone at a time. Kofi watched from his own yard. He sat on his wooden chair, drinking tea. "Juma is a fool," he told his friends. "Look at him, working like an ant while his field stays empty. When I plant my garden, I will do it properly. I will hire workers. I will buy the best seeds. I will wait for the perfect season." The perfect season, Kofi decided, was not now. The rains were not heavy enough. The soil was not soft enough. He would wait. Month 1. Juma's 5 daily seeds became 150 plants. Small, yes. Green, yes. But still small. Kofi bought a new motorcycle. "I need to travel to town first," he said. "Next month, I will plan my garden." Month 3. Juma's plants grew taller. He added beans, he added tomatoes. His wife no longer asked why he worked slowly. She helped him now, carrying water in the evenings. Kofi looked at his own land. "The soil is still too hard," he said. "I will wait for the heavy rains." The heavy rains came. Kofi was busy with work. "Next season," he promised himself. Month 6. Juma's garden was half full. Green leaves danced in the wind. Butterflies came, birds came. Children from the village stopped to watch. "Uncle Juma," they asked, "how did you make this?" "One seed at a time, one day at a time," he answered. Kofi looked at his own land, still empty, still dry, still waiting for perfect. He felt a strange feeling in his chest. Was it shame? He pushed it away. "Juma's garden is messy," he told his wife. "No proper rows, no proper plan. When I start, mine will be better." Month 12. The dry season. Juma's garden gave food to his family every day. Tomatoes, beans, spinach, maize. His wife sold the extra at the market. They had money for school fees. They had money to fix their roof. One evening, Juma walked to the edge of his land. He looked at the green sea of plants. He remembered the first morning, the 5 seeds, the empty dirt. He smiled. That same evening, Kofi sat on his wooden chair. His tea had gone cold. He looked at his land, still empty, still dry, still waiting for perfect. His daughter ran past him carrying a basket. "I'm going to Juma's house," she called. "Aunt Amina is teaching Mother how to dry tomatoes." Kofi watched her go. The strange feeling in his chest returned. This time, he did not push it away. The next morning, Kofi walked to Juma's garden. Dew sat on the leaves like tiny diamonds. Juma was already there, pulling weeds around a young tree. "Juma," Kofi said. His voice was quiet. I need to ask you something." Juma stood up. He was not surprised to see his neighbor. "Ask." "Your land was like mine, hard, dry, empty. Now look at it." Kofi spread his hands. "My land is still empty. I waited for the right time, the right tools, the right plan. I waited for everything to be perfect, but perfect never came." Juma nodded slowly. He walked to the edge of his garden and picked up a small stone. He gave it to Kofi. "Do you see this stone?" Juma asked. Kofi looked at it. It was ordinary, brown, small. "One stone means nothing," Juma said. "But if you carry one stone every day, after 1 year, you have moved a mountain. My garden is not magic, my friend. It is just 365 days of 5 seeds. Nothing more." Kofi closed his fingers around the stone. "But I wanted my garden to be perfect from the start." Juma laughed, a warm, kind laugh. Perfection is the enemy of beginning. The garden does not care about perfect. The garden cares only that you show up. Rain or sun, tired or strong, you show up. Kofi went home. He looked at his empty land differently now, not as a failure, but as a beginning waiting to happen. The next morning, he woke at sunrise. He found an old shovel, he dug 1 hole, he planted 1 seed. It was not perfect. The soil was still hard, the seed was old, but it was a beginning. Juma saw him from his window. He smiled. He picked up his own shovel. That morning, both gardens grew. Moral lesson. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Perfect conditions are a story we tell ourselves to stay comfortable. Growth belongs to those who begin anyway.